Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Carpathian countryside. It's been a little while, I do apologise for that. But it's been a little bit hectic lately in real life, work and things like that. But we are back on here. Now I've done a few things off camera, mainly when it was still last month. So I sorted through, well, I'll show you when we get up there actually, because we're going to be doing some of that. Our oat field over here is ready to harvest, so I'm going to get a worker going on there, and then we're going to head over to the store because I've got some pieces of equipment down there already to do what we want to do next. I have just topped up the milk and put it into, well, you know, collected the milk, sorry, and put it into the milk production because that had stopped again overnight. So that is all good to go. So if we jump into the harvester, oh, I did change back the colours, as you can see on the header, because it had gone back to blue for some reason. So we will drive this over there. Like I say, we'll get them off and running. Hopefully they'll be okay. They should be able to do most of it, I would imagine. If I start them off on that straight over the far side, I think they'll be okay. And then I think on this episode we are going to try and recoup some money, because obviously we paid out for a couple of productions. That reminds me, I need to check those actually. I think they're all ticking along nicely. I'm just a bit worried about, I'm going to do that now before I forget. Let's just check. I know these guys are all right, but I just want to visit here. Oh, look. We are almost running out of space, I would say there. So maybe we need to move those out the way. That'll probably do for a minute, and we'll jump back over to here. I'll just give it that little bit of extra room, won't it? So that was sorghum in there, I believe, so that's all running nicely, or growing nicely. It's not running anywhere, is it? I don't know why I said running. Just making up the words now. But there you can see the oats finally are ready. We probably will for now stick them in the silo. They're probably not going to be a very good price. We can store those in our normal silo because it is a standard crop type, which is good. But that is going to go towards getting our horses, which is the final animal really to get on the farm. I know obviously there's sheep and chickens that we could get, but the idea was to get the farm animals, the ones that are actually on the farm when you load into the game, back up and running. We probably will put some more cows in that second shed though. I think that would be nice to have some going in there. Right, let's hook that up. We'll unfold that header. Now I think they've got nothing in that field anyway. I think straw swath should be on. Oh, look at that. That is growing nicely as well. That's going to need another coat of fertilizer. So obviously, because we are playing 2 days per month, we can do some of these jobs that I've mentioned next episode. We don't need to go mad this episode and try and get everything done. So we're getting straw coming out. There we go. Right, they're off up and running. So we are going to head down to here, and we'll go to this guy. Now I'm going to use this trailer. We're going to put a container. I'm even going to try and put 2 containers. I know that is a bit blasé, but we're going to try it. I have tried it before on Silver Run, but on a different trailer kind of setup. I'm hoping we're going to be okay with it. We should be able to. We'll repair that quick while we're there. Nearly 50 grand, look, to repaint that. That is ridiculous. We'll customise that, and we should go for that, I believe. That should give us the flatbed, and we should have tension straps still on there. Yes, awesome. Sorry pal, just moving. I might have to just cut you in half with the trailer, as you do. Right, we are going to try then to get risky 2 containers on here. Because with the logs that are left, I think we've got, let's just check that actually. I didn't even look, did I? Yeah, we've not even scratched the surface, and I think there's a few pallets of planks up there as well. So we're going to leave that as is, and also when you'll see when we get up to the login area, I'll show you what I've done up there as well. Right, I need to think about this. So 9, there we go. We need to get 2 of those. I'm really not fussed about colours to be in it. I'll tell you what, let's try and match up our trailer. Would it be something like that maybe, or was that a little bit? Probably. Oh, I don't know if it's that would do. Right, we're going to grab one like so, and we'll grab another. That's not too bad. Right, this little fella should work. I was thinking about using that to tow that trailer. Obviously this doesn't run very fast, but it won't hook up to it, even though it's a pin hitch. I think it's just slightly too low, the telehandler. Right, is that the, yeah, is that both? That's the doors. So we need to, and I'm also assuming that this is going to lift this. He says, of course it will. I absolutely love this big bag handler. I don't really use anything else on the CSZ pack apart from this, to be fair. Oh, I am using the bell stacker thing for on Bally Springs, which is pretty good. I'm glad I'm using that. It's nice to try something a bit different. And I actually told someone about this big bag handler. They never knew about it, and I was like, you must try it. It is a lifesaver. Right, let's just get 2 straps on there for now, and we'll get this loaded up. I will travel up because I'm going to need to get both of these pieces of equipment up to the forestry area, because we're going to need the telehandler to lift the logs up, and obviously the tractor trailer for the containers to put the logs in. So I will drive all this up there, and I'll see you back in. If there's any incidents along the way, I will probably bring you back in and show you, but I'm hoping we'll be okay. That looks pretty good to me. Right, we're gonna have to go up. I just hope we don't tip here. A little bit more. Oh, come on, I'm clear from that, surely. Now I am. Right. Let's go back a little bit. I'm going to go for that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Right. Leave that running. Let's get this like so. Okay. I'm off. So I will see you up at the forestry area, and we'll get loading up some of these logs. Okay, right, that took a lot longer than I was expecting. Obviously the telehandler's very slow, and that harvester is filling up so quick because obviously we've got the fast header on there. What I wanted to show you quick, so I took the logs off of that trailer, as you probably could have tell anyway, and I've hooked them all down here. I've sorted through all this lot up here, and I think I've pulled out all the non 9 meter ones, and they are stacked there, so they're ready to go to top up the sawmill when it needs it, as and when. I think I've missed a little bit one there, but that's fine, we'll grab that later. But let's grab some of these before that harvester fills up again. Try and pick up as many as I can without causing problems. Doesn't really matter too much that they're not in line. Whoa, that's probably too many. Here we go, I'm starting to rush now. Right, come away from there. Come on, that is plenty, surely. Right, if we go... I'm not really fussed which one it goes in. Just goes in one. There we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? So if we steer, that put me off then. Nearly got a full tank again already. Crazy. That will save full tank any second now. That's how quick it is. That's what I say, backwards and forwards. I think what I might do is stop them now actually, because they've done pretty... There we go, let's jump over there. We've done all of this, so I've missed a few bits. We've got some really huge straw piles at the end of some of the field though, because they've basically... Right, let's up higher them, there we go. They've basically come up here so quick that they're not been able to stop really. I had to whiz round this one here, look. Now I don't know whether we'll be able to collect that. I might have to see what we can do, but it is what it is. It's done now. Right, they're stopped for a minute, that's not a problem. I can finish that off myself if need be. I want to try and get some of these guys all in here. I almost lost the trailer coming around the corner in between our two fields over there. It wobbled about and I thought, oh no, here we go. Almost made it, and then I've ruined it, but it didn't. It just wobbled about a few times and we were safe, so a bit lucky there. We do have these planks here, which is good, so we can use a telehandler, or there is a forklift over there. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put them straight over into the carpentry. We'll chuck a load in there and possibly buy the carpentry eventually, but I'm not sure how much longer we'll be on this map, to be honest with you. I know some of you guys have been enjoying the series, and I've really enjoyed this map actually. It's an awesome map. I'm glad I picked it. As soon as I've done my map tour and started going around on there, I thought, do you know what, this is a really nice map. I want to get on it. Whoa, 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 do not. Now why did that one go in and those didn't? I think that's too high. I'm not going to bore you with all of this, because obviously as you can see my skills are a little bit off. It's mainly because, whoa, I haven't got the logs very straight, neat and tidy. The other ones over there shouldn't be as bad because they're pretty good. They're in pretty neat piles. These ones I just literally try to hook off the lorry as quick as I could. we go. Right, let's get down, get some more. I think what we'll do is we'll clear this pile and then I'll do a load off camera. I think we'll get that filled right up over there, and then we can take it to be sold. Now I'm stuck on a stump. It's all starting to go wrong now. This is typical of when you start recording. Absolutely typical. Right, so let's pull that. What is that? 5.3. Let's pull that out of the way, and I'm going to chuck that just in the middle here because we don't need that one. I'll grab these, and then like I say, I think we will. That is awful from me. That's because I'm trying to do everything too quick now. Need to calm down a little bit. Take a breath. Oh, I should be able to get all of those. Whoa, that's a nice load. That's some really thick logs there. Right, we'll see if we can get. Oh, we've got a little bit of a wobble going on there. It doesn't like that at all. There we go, get rid of a couple, that should help us. Go on, get in there before I tip over. Last one in there, there we go. Right, I think a couple more squeezed in there and then that should be it. But I'll bring you back in when we've got a full load, and then we'll head on off down to the container place to see what we can make. I'm really not sure how I've made it this far, to be honest. This thing is so wobbly, the containers have moved, they've been sliding about. I thought I'd bring you in though, just so you can see how fun it's been. Not too bad when we're on a bit of straight and flat, but that's not very often the route I've picked. I've come through the farm and cut through this way. We've been through this way quite a few times. Got a bit of a tight turn coming up across that bridge though, and then we're going to have to take it very steady going across the railway line because that's got a bit of a bump to it. So any turns like this, I've literally been having to go about this speed, otherwise it's just oh, there we go. Let's put some beacons on, just in case no one can see us coming with a double stacked container trailer. I nearly said trolley then, it's not trolley, is it? I'm hoping this is going to be a very good payout. I don't think, I'm going to check actually, let's stop, whoa, lean a little bit there. I don't think the container warehouse is the best price now. No, it's not. Zelina is, which is the train. That's always going to probably be better than any of the other standard sell points, but it's going to be a lot more hassle selling like that, I think. Now, I've not actually tried this or tested this. I'm just assuming if it's saying container trader, that we are going to be able to sell these containers here. Because I know a lot of maps now are coming out that have incorporated the container sell point into the map. Oh, I've got to go across the bridge again, look. Not the bridge, the railway line. You know what I mean. Oh, there we go, nearly got caught. We are nearly there, guys. So yeah, hopefully this is going to fund our next little project, our next little money maker project. I've got two in mind. I've kind of mentioned them before. Right, I think these sale points here, let's just, yeah, there we go. Oh wow, that's gone. 95 grand, just over. Whoa, that's definitely going to fund our little project. It's actually going to fund both, I think, but we won't do both yet. I think for now we will. What are we going to do actually? That's tricky actually, because that's made me think now which one to do. Need to have a little think about this. Right, I need to go up to the store because we're going to buy pieces of equipment to be able to transport some slurry. But what I'm thinking of, I have mentioned it before, is putting down that little mini BGA and the slurry yard. But I was going to put the slurry yard down first and sell a load of slurry and manure. But that little mini BGA will obviously take slurry, manure. I think it will take sugar beet cut as well, which is what we are getting as a byproduct from the sugar mill. I don't think we've got a mass amount coming out of there though. Oh, 2,500 litres. That's not bad though, is it? Not too bad, I suppose. Anyway, we need to go into animals, I think it will be, wouldn't it? We've already got one of these, but we're going to have to buy one a different colour. We're going to get the XL version, so that will hold slurry and digestate. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting that little BGA up and running, because that will produce digestate, which we then can sell to our slurry yard, because digestate is pretty good price on that slurry yard. So that's going to fund more cows, horses, things like that. Awesome, looking forward to it. Right, we definitely need to change the colour on here, and I think if we're going, should we go a horrible brown colour for slurry and digestate? That would do, wouldn't it? Design colour, I'm going to keep that green like that, because I think if I do change that, it keeps, yeah, it keeps green on the, I'll tell you what, that doesn't look too bad actually. Is that the same colour as that? White. We'll do that. Buy for 9.5 grand, so that does drop us down actually more than what I was thinking, because that means we definitely can't afford to buy both of those now, but it will all work out in the long run, I think. So we'll head on back up to the farm. Right, let's get in here and we'll go round first. I think the pigs have got a little bit, were they this one? I don't think they've got a lot. There we go. Yeah, not a lot at all. But the cows, wow. Unfortunately, we used this trailer, didn't we, for the pig food. That still has 46,500 litres in there. So they are pretty full food-wise, which means we can't really use that trailer, because we can't put that pig food into our silo. I was thinking about dumping it on the floor, but then we've got to worry about picking it back up. So I didn't do that. This should be quite a lot. While that is going, let's go over here. So we're going to be placing down the 2 items here. Now the BGA, it's got to try and plan where we're going to put them and how we're going to put them. The BGA is there. So there is 2 versions. There's a refueling one, which we don't need because we haven't got electric or methane gear. There is that separate one. And then we've got this. What's that one? Oh, it's a refueling again. So that needs to go. Let's just check the slurry yard's footprint. That needs to go like that as well. Now we can't afford both quite yet. Well, we could do if we sold some of that bottled milk. Tell you what, let's do that. How much more slurry we got coming out of here? That is insane. We're nearly full. Yes, I think we probably will. Come on. There we go. We are full. Let's turn those off because we don't need them flashing whilst we're in the farm. Let's put this down here. Let's get rid of some of that bottled milk. That will boost us up. We could probably then afford to put both of those down, because if I remember rightly, that little BGA is pretty rapid. Now I know some of you might think we're making money too quick now, but it's not like we've just started. You know, we've done things reasonably hard, I think. We're on 20 odd episodes now, so well, I'll get these filled up and then we'll go and sell them. That should boost our money up a little bit more as well. Righto, let's go and sell this. 11,000 litres. It seems to be always around about there, doesn't it? But this should provide a decent amount. Oh, Dusty, come on, out the way. There we go, let's get a good angle. Awesome, 47,692. 150 grand now. Right, I am going to, let's put this away actually, because I don't know how much room we're going to need placing down new productions. Quite excited about this actually. It's always good making more money so that you can expand, buy new things. Right, let's hook back up to that. Wow, 100 and oh, it's almost a full load. Ridiculous. Right, so what are we looking at? Let's go to sell points again. We'll jump on the slurry yard. That's quite a big footprint. We could probably get away with putting it there, because worst comes to worst we can back trailers into there, and then say for instance that was going to go roughly there. I hope it doesn't mess up this fence and thing like that. So it's gonna be about there. And then if we went to factories and found the little BGA, That could probably go there, I think. It's obviously not quite flat there. Because if this went anywhere in here, I think it's going to make it awkward then to put down the slurry yard. If we went something like that, yeah, I think we are going to go with what I said. So let's put the snapping on. Hopefully that will turn it around. That doesn't look too bad to me. We could keep it away from that fence a little bit. Boom. That's done. That looked like it didn't do anything. So that's good. A little bit of room around there. Ooh, smells a bit. So now for the BGA, which is what we're going to use for this slurry. Why does it always put me back at the start? There we go. So it's this guy. I mean, we don't really want it out here, do we? We could have it something like that. Or we could just go like that. Because we've got plenty of room there to swing around and go into our trailers. Go into our shed with our trailers. 2, 8, 9. Is it going to get any better than that? Oh, there we go. Let's go for that there. Bang. Still got 46 grand left, guys. That's insane. So there we are. I think that's just decoration there. Let's get rid of this slurry. That's out of interest now because we've placed that. Let's have a quick look at some things to sell. Where are we? We need to be down here. Wow, we've got 65,580 litres of manure. Now we have obviously been using that for the open air gardens, but I think there's still quite a lot in that distributor, so not a problem there. And slurry yard, look, 542 compared to 50 odd. It's insane. Digestate 532. Sorry, slurry, but then the digestate, look at that. That is ridiculous price. So that's what we're gonna aim for producing. So we need to dump that off there. And we can probably start this production already. Yeah, so there's the distributor, look. Although it looks like it's in the red, that does hold quite a lot of products. So seeds, we've got 60,000, 55,000 litres of manure. It's not really even touching the sides yet, and all these guys are just going to carry on being topped up, which is good for us. So there's our little mini BGA. So we now need to click on that. As you can see, we do have sugar beet cut. We've also got sugar beet potatoes we've got left over the side there. Wow, this is going to be good. Oh, and we must have maxed that out. Oh my goodness, that only holds 75,000. Is that taking that still from the tanker? Look how quick that is producing. I think I'm going to set the electric to selling and the methane to selling. The digestate we're going to store because we're going to sort that out. Yeah, with these two we don't need to do anything. We're not going to further that on or anything, so we'll set that to selling. That will be a bit of income which we won't even really know about when it happens. But 75. Why is there 7,958 litres of manure in there? We might as well get that going as well, haven't we? Why is that in there? Is that always in there when you buy that? That's very random if that is. Never noticed that before. Well, I think what we'll do, we'll leave that. We will go over here. Actually, we need to go up here. I'll probably finish this harvesting off. I think they've missed a couple of little bits here and there. This is going to be a bit of a strain for this tractor. It's almost full. I don't think we're going to fit it all in before we finished harvesting the actual field, if I'm honest. So we might have to go and tip this load in a bit. Right, we'll leave that there. We'll get that. There we go, like so. Yeah, there's a couple of little bits here and there that need sorting out. In terms of the... I'll tell you what else we're going to do, guys. I'll tell you what else we're going to do. Can we... It's all happening now. Not there. We want to be up here. Can we jump in that? Yes, we can. Actually, I'm being a bit silly there, aren't I? Let's use our telehandler, because we should be able to grab quite a few of those. So much going on, I can't even keep up with it. I don't know what's the wood situation. Wow, look at that. That's mad. Right, let's grab a few of these. We'll sell some of these as well, guys. I don't know how much we can grab like that. Can we grab 3? Yes, we can. I'd probably, if I stacked those on there, we could probably take all of them. I'm thinking doesn't have to be pretty, it's literally just going over there. Might be a bit heavy for us, I don't know, we'll soon find out. Let's drop that down. Let's get that in there. Look at all that. Right, over here. We'll load this up. That will get sold. Oh man, look at this. 11,000 there, look. That might not necessarily have been the best price either, but it's all gonna help. Right, but I think we will leave it there for that episode, guys. An episode of making money and spending money, which is what it's all about, really, surely. I swear they've gone down, but I thought they wouldn't go down until you come over here and press this. Never mind. Right, yes. I'm going to carry on with that harvesting contract. So next episode will come in, will be into August the 2nd. And we'll have to pick up the straw, fertilise this field. I'm going to clear all those logs. I may do another double stacker, I don't know. I'm just gonna, it does work, you just need to take your time, I think, with it. But if we do that, you know, it hopefully will clear that area, but there's still quite a bit there. But there you go, I think we'll leave it there for that episode, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'll be fantastic. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.